Imagine waking up every day feeling like you're trapped, not just by walls you can see, but by boundaries no one talks about. Invisible lines drawn on maps, invisible rules whispered in boardrooms, invisible barriers in minds that decide who belongs, who leads, who even gets the chance to dream. It's a slow, crushing weight, the sharp sting when an amazing idea is stopped, not because it's bad, but because it's not from here. The frustration when you know your worth, but others see only your passport. The deep burn of being sidelined while others who fit some invisible mold move forward, faster, easier. This pain, the pain of being boxed in by geography, government, identity, is real. It gnaws at the core of every driven founder, every visionary leader who's been judged not for what they bring to the table, but where they come from. It kills potential before it can even bloom. It tells you your talent is limited by lines that should never exist. It whispers, "You're not enough," when the truth is, the system has never been built for the exceptional. It's been built to average, to normalize, to quiet the fire in those who dare to be different. But what if there were no borders? No countries deciding who can rise, who can fund, who can partner? What if merit, pure skill, relentless dedication, raw talent was the only thing that mattered? Imagine how many ideas would explode, how many industries would transform, how many lives could change if the system didn't ask where you're from, but only what you bring. The brilliant founder in Nairobi, the fearless investor in Buenos Aires, the visionary leader in Mumbai, all connected, all valued, all moving forward because their value was seen, their work acknowledged, their fire recognized. Think deeper. What's really stopping this today? Yes, governments build walls, but beyond that, minds are still bound by them. The trust gap, the prejudice, the inertia of old habits. These are the real chains. But what if you could break those chains with just one step forward? With just one decision to look beyond origin, beyond labels, beyond comfort zones, and start aligning with the rare few who share your hunger for change? Suddenly, the impossible pulls back, and the horizon shifts. Here's the brutal truth we face. The world wants equality, but settles for mediocrity. It claims to reward innovation, but mostly rewards conformity. It praises freedom, but hands out cages finely woven from routines and expectations. This false freedom keeps the greatest trapped inside systems that demand they shrink instead of grow. The world does not lack brilliance. What it lacks is connection, a true network of the exceptional who can fuel each other's fire, challenge every assumption, and build something beyond anything we've seen before. You've felt the sting of misalignment, the isolation when your ideas seem too radical, your pace too fast, your vision too strange. This loneliness isn't failure, it's a signal, a sign that you're not meant for the common tracks. The infrastructure for exceptional does not exist, yet. But it can. It must. Because inside every one of you is the power not just to follow the future, but to build it. Not to play by old rules, but to create new ones. So, what do you do now? You start by rejecting the idea that borders mean anything. Not just on maps, but in your mindset. You stop seeing nationality as a limit and start seeing global potential as the only option. You connect with individuals, not companies or countries, who share your fire. Forget the noise of platforms chasing popularity and volume. Find the essence, the few, those who burn as you do. Be ruthless in your freedom. Don't just want freedom, live it. Question every idea you've been told to accept. Challenge your beliefs about what's possible. Transform your reality by choosing who you trust, who you work with, who you let influence your vision. Become selective because your energy is sacred. Align only with those who raise your flame higher, who challenge you without breaking you, who build bridges instead of walls. Patience is your ally. This is a long game. The fire you carry isn't a flash. It's a lifetime flame. Hold steady. Build relationships that last. Be the sovereign force of your own life, where your will is the most powerful tool you own. Look around. The world's current structures will try to convince you to bend or break. They will offer comfort in exchange for dulling your edge. Don't take it. True slavery comes wrapped in kindness, in ease, in promises of stability that strip your soul's fire. You're not here to be comfortable. You're here to own your life, to claim your path, to make the impossible real. This movement, the one that knows no borders, is that lifeline. It's the place where the rare find each other, where, where brilliance no longer waits, no longer whispers alone in the dark, where individual sparks combine into a blaze that the world cannot ignore. It's built to connect the misunderstood, misaligned, the restless, those who refuse the easy compromise and instead push the future forward. Here, difference isn't erased, it's celebrated. Contrast isn't a problem, it's a source of strength. There's no need to conform. Unity is found in the uniqueness of every person bringing their full self. Imagine a network so powerful because every link is forged not through convenience, but through shared fire and fierce loyalty. Imagine power soaring because it's multiplied, not diluted. This is your call, not for the calm, the content, or the compliant. This is for those whose hearts beat faster at the thought of breaking free, for those unable to quiet the voice inside that knows they're destined for more. The noise you hear, that tension inside, it's your future calling. A future that can't be contained by borders, by systems, by old ways of thinking. Don't let the world's illusions fool you anymore. Freedom is not about following rules. It's about rewriting them. Merit is not about fitting the mold. It's about shattering it. Your mission isn't to wait for change. It's to be the change no one else dared to be. This moment, this choice, to embrace a world where merit knows no borders, is everything. It's the edge where everything real begins. It's the beginning of a new chapter, not just for you, but for all who refuse to be small. So take this fire and run with it. Connect fiercely, build boldly, and never let the world convince you that your origins confine your future. Because the truth is, merit is borderless. And when it finally breaks free, nothing will ever be the same. Remember, you don't stand alone. You stand with the few who burn as you do. Together, you are the future breaking through. The edge where the impossible becomes real. The spark that lights a new world. And it starts with you. Right here, right now.